Good Thursday afternoon, friends. How are you? Hope you're doing well. All that fun stuff. Just got in from lunch shift and I'm going to make some lunch. Now I'm making a meatloaf for dinner tonight. Y'all see me make a meatloaf. I love meatloaf versus having just a plain hamburger patty. So that's what I like to do instead. So you've all seen that. If not, you can go back and see my carnivore meatloaf. But for lunch, my wheels were turning and I was thinking, what can we make for lunch? Well, I make something at my pizza shop called a stromboli, and it has pizza dough and it's rolled with pepperoni, ham, bacon, mushrooms, and cheese. And I thought, ooh, let's try that with that flatbread. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's try it. So to make the flatbread first, it's that 1 cup of cottage cheese. Right in your blender. 2 eggs. Go. 1. Just missed the trash can. 2. All right. Preheat your oven to 350. Oh my goodness, I missed it twice. That's not good. I'm gonna have a mess to clean up. I'm going to put, oh, that's not Italian seasoning. That was all-purpose seasoning. It's all right. I want to add some Italian seasoning. Well, I tell you what, I need to get my act together. Italian seasoning on. Now we're going to give this a mix. Got my parchment paper here, my baking sheet. Oven 350. I'm going to blend this off camera and I'll be right back. You want to put a little bit of nonstick spray down. I usually use avocado oil, but I'm out and my little grocery store didn't have any. But this is a extra virgin olive oil spray. It has no propellant gas in it. It's just extra virgin olive oil. So I like to use that. It's Full Circle Market organic nonstick cooking spray. There you go. All right, our flatbread is mixed. We're gonna get this here. Get all that goodness off of there. Go. Pour it right on. Parchment paper. It's just Brock and I for lunch. Mason's at work. So we don't have to share. All right, I'm just gonna spread it out. I don't have my camera down very far. Let me see. You know, just spread it out on your baking sheet. I'll show it to you when I'm done here. You know, you can make this as thin or as thick as you'd like, depending on, you know, your preference. I think today I'm going to go somewhere in the middle. So I wanted to have a little bit of substance when I roll it. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do to it when it's done baking. Okay. All right, there we go. I think that's good. There it is. I'm going to pop it in my toaster oven, 350 degrees, probably for about 25 to 30 minutes. I'll see you in a minute. So our flatbread's out of the oven, 25 minutes. I wanted to take it out. It poofed a little bit, so I just kind of docked it, poked it with a fork to get those air bubbles out. Now, while it's still warm, I'm going to add some provolone cheese. You could do mozzarella, whatever you would like. Put that on there. All right. got our cheese on. Now comes the meats. So I've got ham, bacon, chopped bacon, cooked bacon, and a few mushrooms. Now, if you're doing strict carnivore, leave out those mushrooms. There we go. Now we're going to do the pepperoni. You can do whatever meat you want. This is what I'm doing. All right. You want to leave your oven going because we're going to put it back in the oven in just a second here. So here's what we're going to do. I want you to be able to see this. I'm going to lift this end up with the parchment paper. And we're going to roll, baby, roll. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Gracious. Let's put it seam side down. I'm going to give it a little press here, flatten it out a little bit. Now I'm going to grab some Parmesan cheese. Let me wash my hands. I'll be right back. Got a couple tablespoons of some grated Parmesan. This is optional, of course, but I think it would be marvelous. We'll add a little bit more of that Italian seasoning. Lunch is gonna be good today. Now we're gonna pop it back in the oven. How long? I don't know, because I'm making this up as I go. You and me, making this up. All right, we'll throw it back in the oven, then I'll tell you how long I put it in there for. Be right back, baby. So we've put it back in the oven for 10 minutes just so everything can get melted and incorporated together. Let's just slide it off here onto this cutting board. This out of the way here. I want you to get a gander at this. Looky there. Let's cut it into slices. Let's see here. Let me get a plate. I want you to be able to see these. Carnivore pizza rolls. Now, I have some pizza sauce for those who can eat pizza sauce. Dip, dip, dip. If you can have that, you could do some garlic butter to dip it. Let me get a fork. I am excited about this one. Let's see how we did, friends. I want you to get a look at this. Look at that. Oh, that goodness in there. Can you see that? Oh, friends, it smells so good. I sell so many of these traditional strombolis at my pizza shop. You are going to want to try this. It's absolutely delicious. So many combinations you can change with whatever meat you would like. It's so good. I'm gonna have Brock. I'm gonna have lunch with a handsome man. Brock, if he shows up, you gotta hide in the closet.
Okay.
All right. Make you some. Delicious. So did you accept the challenge? Did you move your body, and did you do something nice for yourself today? So I personally, this morning when I got up before work, I did some housework. And at work, I unloaded my food truck, which means I unloaded about 350 pounds of cheese, about 200 pounds of pepperoni. So there's my body movement for the day, plus other stuff, plus working. What did I do nice for myself? Well, two things. One, I'm in my PJs at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, not feeling guilty because I don't have to go anywhere this evening. I'm home. And the other thing was I finished up my latest painting I've been working on. So there's my latest. I finished that. So those were my things that I did for myself today. Draw me a comment and let me know what you did for yourself today. I am curious to know. So tomorrow's challenge, if you accept, is 30 minutes of no social media. Shut off those phones, shut off those laptops, shut off the TV, anything. Just have 30 minutes of quiet time. I think sometimes our mind and our hearts need that. We need a little bit of time for not overload and just be. All right. Thanks for hanging out with me as always. I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Please tell me what you did for yourself. I want to know. I want to know what you do that is special to you.